What's going on, guys? Mixer238. Ooh, got a throwback right there to my original intro. Today we're doing a building tutorial, and as you can see behind me, we've got a lot of new blocks. This build looks absolutely amazing, but the first snapshot has popped out with these new blocks, these new textures and everything. I'm so ecstatic. I was so ecstatic that I made a build design. I did a factory design for you guys today, and that's what we're doing today is a tutorial. For those of you brand new, I usually do building tutorials and that sort of stuff, and today we're doing this insane looking factory. I hope you guys do like this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because it really does help me out, but I'll be putting the building materials up in just 1 second. And guys, I just gotta say, with 1.17, I'm so excited. If you guys are brand new, by the way, consider liking and subscribing too, just to help me out and maybe telling your friends about it. But just look at these blocks. Look at these blocks that I've placed down and mixed in, and they look so cool. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this update. With that said, I'm gonna put the building materials up, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Alright, so the very first thing as usual is I've established a grid right here, which the grid is going to be 18 wide, 28 long. That is 18 wide this way by 28 long this way. And some of the materials, I will say this is not the most survival friendly if you will eventually do this in survival, because the materials we got are going to be pretty costly. We're going to go on tinted glass, waxed, lightly weathered cut copper, tough, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right or not because these are new materials and I always pronounce stuff wrong. Calcite, bricks, brick stairs, smooth stone slab, iron trap door, and dark oak fence gate. Those are going to be the materials we want to build this factory. Now we're going to get the weathered cut copper out first, and we're going to go from this area right here. And again, you don't need the grid, but it does help establish a little bit of ground. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 over. We're going to go 1 up, and then on the third block, we're going to place right there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 right there. And we're going to make this 6 tall. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tall right there. Now that we got that, we'll go 1 block away from it, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to make a few more pillars of these. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Then we're going to go up a 1 by 6 pillar. We're going to skip one, go another 1 by 6 layer. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do that again with the 1 by 6 pillar, 1 by 6 pillar. And eventually we will texture these things up, but that will come at the very end. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just do one very last 1 by 6 pillar like so. So we got all of those right there. What we can do now is if we get the tough out, I hope that's how you say it. We'll actually just put the tough behind each of these. And again, we will actually end up texturing the tough as well, but we'll put these behind each of the pillars like so. So just behind those 3, that one is a special one because that's the back of this factory. Now that we got that, I'll go ahead and introduce the very basic, easy concept on how to build the windows. The windows is going to be 2 1 by 6 layers of bricks on either side like so, with 3 bricks in the middle like that. So we're going to do that first. That's going to be the first step. So we'll go ahead and do it over here as well. And in the future, because the walls on the opposite side of the build, I won't actually do those just because it's going to be the exact same walls. So for that part, you can go ahead and just rewatch this part of the tutorial to figure out how to do the walls when we do them over there. Now that we got that, we can get the bricks going all the way across. And again, we will texture up the bricks and whatnot later on. So the building materials might not be 100% accurate. Now that we got that, we'll place 2 bricks in each corners of each of these windows like so. And then we'll get our tinted glass, I'm so excited about these new blocks. I haven't said it yet, but I'm so excited about these new blocks just because they look so beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited. But anyways, we'll fill up the windows with tinted glass, which tinted glass, I think the only thing that's special about these guys is they actually don't let light in, but they look really cool for an industrial build. Now that we got that, we'll get our smooth stone slabs. We're going to place 2 in the middle of this one, 2 in the middle of these pillars, and 2 right there as well. And then we'll go ahead, and I think we're going to get the calcite. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We'll have the calcite lining on the top of each of these roofs, and in the gaps right here, again, we're just going to put the smooth stone slabs like so. So then we'll have the calcite 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. We'll put the smooth stone slabs, and we'll go 2 of them. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put the smooth stone slabs right there, and then just 1 right there on that post. And that is how the wall should be looking. This is looking good. Now that we got that, we might as well get the dark oak fence gates out of the way real quick. They're super easy. We literally just put them inside these walls and then open them up all the way up, going around these, I guess the inside of the pillars of the factory. So they're pretty easy, and they just add a little bit of extra detail. With that though, we got the iron trap doors. The iron trap doors you will want to put on the bottom half layer of this block right here. So on the calcite, just on the bottom half, and we'll put these going right there, lining up, going all the way around right here, then right there. And then we'll put them on top as well. So right here, we'll put them on top. And this is pretty easy, but this is where resources get very expensive because iron trapdoors are expensive. Now that we got that, we'll get our smooth stone slabs, and we'll just line all the way over the calcite with the smooth stone slabs, just going all the way over the entire top right here. And yeah, right there too. And I think I get sweet. I think this is the detail I put right here. Basically, for the trapdoors, we do want them to look connected. So we'll place a trapdoor right there and then one below it like so. So that it kind of divots, but it connects as well. This adds a really cool detail too. So we'll do that real quick too, like so. And I think that's how it should be looking. Yeah, that's looking pretty good for the first part. Let's move on to the next one, which for the next part, we'll actually just keep the same materials and just keep it nice and easy. So we're gonna go ahead and turn around and start doing the back of this thing, which is gonna be the same design we had for the windows before with the 3 bricks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here, going over and these cool windows. There will be a little bit of a change up to it though. It won't be exactly the same. So once we fill those windows in, we'll get our waxed, our lightly weathered cut copper right there. And then instead of going back like we do with the tuff, we're actually just gonna go ahead and make a second pillar going up like so, and then we'll just add another window. So that will be 6 right there. We'll get the 3 stairs right there, the 1x6 pillar, and then we'll fill it in with the windows as well. So get this right there. Fill all this in. This is probably going to turn out to be a long tutorial. I'm just realizing this now, and it's kind of, you know, just random, but yeah. Now that we got that, that is looking good. That's how that should be looking. I believe we should have the smooth stone slabs right there, and then the calcite like we've been doing, just going all the way around right here as well, like so. That is looking good. We'll go ahead, get the trapdoors on as well. So again, for the trapdoors, we don't want to put the slabs down too, actually, because we're gonna have another layer going up right here. Actually, we might not have wanted to put the slabs right there as well. Sorry about that. We'll go ahead and get rid of those real quick. Because what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this 2 layers tall. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up, and then we're just gonna basically repeat another layer of what we've been doing with these guys right here. So we'll have the stairs going across with this right here going up. We'll make the windows as well, filling them in with a tinted glass. So just kind of the same thing we've been doing. We'll just keep doing that, and we'll get these layers, and we'll bring these up real quick too. But I'm gonna pause it just real quick as I'm building this, just to make sure I'm doing this part right, because I didn't really check that far into my build. So let me check, just make sure I'm giving you guys the right steps, which I totally am. So that is always good to hear. We'll go ahead and we'll replace, no, we'll keep it. We'll go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And then we'll get our bricks as well, doing the same window thing we've been doing with the 3 brick stairs on the bottom, the bricks going over the top right here, and then the oddly shaped window with the tinted glass on the inside as well, like that. So that is the general window we will be using. We'll probably just keep using that throughout this whole thing. For the trapdoors over here, we're actually going to do the same exact thing we've been doing. So the trapdoors will be on this layer going all the way across, except for actually those 2 blocks right there. So we'll have this right here. We'll put the trapdoors on top of them as well, going across right here. And then in the corners, kind of like we did the divots over here, you can see we got the divots right there. We're going to do the same thing right here. So the divot, we'll just put a trapdoor right there on the bottom, and then one below it like so. So that divot's in the corner, but it still connects. And we'll do the same thing right here. So 2 divots with the corner going across right there. From there, we're gonna go ahead and start building up these walls, which is the really boring part, where you just gotta kind of grind a little bit. It's not terrible, but it's a little bit grindy. Oop, that part is supposed to be a pillar going all the way up. But yeah, you do have to get this part done in order for the windows to be looking good and everything. It does look good though, and it looks cool. I really like the way this factory turned out, and I hope you guys do like it as well. Nice. Now that we got that, you can see the wall is definitely starting to form. I'm gonna go ahead, and what we do is we'll actually do the exact same walls over here. So we'll build this exact same thing right over here, just mirrored kind of, I guess, you know. So we'll have the brick walls going all the way across here, and then we'll have right here, it's a little special because we only got 1 slab right there, but we'll do the same thing, and I'll show you guys what that should look like. But the last thing I want to say before we go on to the next step is right here, for the time being, just fill this whole section up with bricks going across here. Just fill it all in with bricks, and don't worry about anything else. So get this wall up here, which is the same as those walls over there. Get this wall over here, and I'll show you guys what it should look like. Yeah, and for those of you who might have been slightly confused, because I did look at that clip and I was a little bit confusing, this is what I meant. So we've already went ahead and done most of these parts over here with the walls. Over here, literally all we did was do the exact same thing, mirroring the wall over there. As you can see, we just mirrored it with the tuft and the copper bricks and everything like that. So you can see this is what it should be looking like with the little divots and the gates, just exactly like we did last time. Okay, that's exactly what it should be looking like. The only thing I did change up was these corners. I replaced these with smooth stone slabs because that is how I did in the original build, and I forgot to mention that. But now that we got that, let's go ahead and add on the roof to this part, the second story of our factory, which the roof is going to be probably the simplest part about this build. Everything else is pretty complex, but basically we'll get the calcite, and as you can see I'm just going ahead and putting a layer of calcite across the top like so. from there, we'll get the trapdoors, and we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. So the trapdoors on the bottom layer of the calcite block going all the way around, which I think you guys should comment down below if you guys are impressed with my placing of the trapdoors and everything. I think I've gotten a little bit speedier at it since I've started doing my tutorials. I know I used to be a pretty slow builder, but I'm still not going fast enough for you guys though. What we'll do now is, as you can see, I'm just placing the trapdoors going around, basically doing the same trim thing we did on the bottom level as well, until we go all the way around. And then we'll do the corners, which the corners again are special. We do the bottom or the top layer right there and down one, so that kind of divots in the corners with the trapdoors. And the way I do that is I just place a trapdoor there, break the top one, and then put one underneath. That makes it pretty easy when actually placing it. And as you can see, it's a little bit easier. So we'll do that. And that is looking good. That is looking like the roof. Again, it will be textured eventually, so don't worry about all the bland textures as of right now. Now we'll get our smooth stone slabs, and we'll go ahead and just wrap a ring on top of the calcite going around. And I did realize I missed a block over there. So for those of you who are like, oh, you missed a block while placing, there you go. Okay, now that we got that, we'll go ahead and put on the roof of this thing, which I'm gonna make out of clay, just because this looks a lot like a factory-like material. It kind of looks like the gravel pits that you would have on top of the roof. So go ahead, fill this part in right here, and then I'll figure out which part of the tutorial we're going to do next. But as you can see, the factory is already starting to come together. All right, for the next part, the materials we're going to get is going to be just the tinted glass and the smooth stone slab. We don't need anything else because we are working on the roof of this, which the roof is the one thing I'm most proud of. If you guys watch Hermits on Minecraft, Hermitcraft by any chance, you guys might know that Good Times with Scar, he's one of the hermits, just created this cool factory, and I kind of modeled it slightly after that with the rounded windows. But let me show you what I'm talking about. So what we're going to do is on this side right here, we're actually going to make this one slab taller, and we can do this on both sides if we would like, but I'm going to start from this side and work my way over. So then we're just going to say that's one block right there. We'll go 2 blocks over, then we'll go 1 block up, another block over, then we'll go up 1 more block, then we're going to go up 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go up another block, and we're going to go over 4 again. So that's 2, 3, 4. This should be directly in the middle now. So now we're going to go down. We're going to go 1 block, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go down 2 blocks right there, and finally make that 2 blocks as well. And you can see we've got an arch going around. Now if we put the glass right next to that, and you can see I'm just going to put a couple glass right here. So we're going to go up 1, 2 glass, and we're going to go up 1, 2 glass, and we're just going to go up 4 overall. So 2, 3, and 4, and this will be the 2 glass part, the 1 diagonal, 1 diagonal. And as you can see, this is creating a pretty rounded roof looking like this right here. From there, we'll get the smooth stone slabs, and we'll actually just go ahead and layer the smooth stone slabs going over the middle like so. We're going to create a few more of these arches, so I'm going to go ahead and create one over here. And I just realized for materials, you might want to go ahead and get some gray carpet out as well, because I use that to texture up the windows. The way I do that though is very simple. I just put some gray carpet right there, right here, and right here as well, I believe. And I think I might do it on this side as well. So like right there, and right there, and that's just for a bit of added extra detail on the windows on top of the already thing right there. So from there, we'll go ahead and we'll do the same arch that we just did over there. So we'll have 1 full block right there, and I believe that's how it should look. So yeah, we got 2 blocks, and we'll go up 2 blocks right here, and then we're going to go up 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go over 4 again. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go over 4 one more time. Then we're going to go down 2, and then we're going to connect with these 2 right there. And as you can see, that created another arch very similar to this one. The only thing we're missing now at this point, other than the glass that we haven't filled in, is some extra slabs. So right here, you're going to have the glass filled in real quick. And I'm probably not going to do this for every single arch, because there is one more arch that you got to do, and filling in the glass does take a little bit of time, and I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time on this tutorial, but you can see it is looking very, very nice. We'll put the carpets in real quick. Right there. Nice. Okay, so that's what it should be looking like. We'll have one more arch over here too, doing the same thing. So just repeat the pattern I did just a second ago, where you go up 2, then 4, then whatever. Make sure to repeat that pattern. But then the very last thing we're going to do is we want to add 2 slabs. So 1 slab here and 1 slab here as well, to make the arch a little bit more rounded off. And we'll do the same thing here and here. And then we'll fill in the glass for every single section along with the carpets as well. So we'll have that right there. We'll have this glass. We'll have the carpet going across. Carpet right there. Carpet right there. There we go. Whew. that was a little tiring because I tried to do that as quick as I could. But as you can see, it created a really cool window effect for the factory. We'll go ahead and do the same thing right here. So just repeating this arch with the stone, bringing the glass over the same way we did the glass with the carpets on top. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done real quick. With the glass in the ceiling now filled out, you can see we got it done right there. We're going to go ahead and go to our chest, and we're going to get some waxed cut copper, tough, and some smooth stone slab as well. And we're going to go ahead and do the front, which I'm going to do this in sections in a couple clips just because the front entrance is very complex and hard for me to remember all in one go. So what we're going to do is from right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the copper. And we'll do this on both sides. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're actually going to raise the tough up 1 block on each of these posts right here. These posts are special just because they are the entrance posts. From there, we'll get our smooth stone out, and what we're going to do is not on this slab, but 1 slab above. We'll start right there. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3 like so. And we're going to do this on both sides, so I'll end up over there eventually. From there, we're going to place 1, 2 slabs, 1, 2 slabs, and then we're going to go up diagonally. We're going to go 1, 2 slabs, 1, 2 slabs. We're going to go up 3 actually on this one, and then 2 on these ones as well. So you can see we go up 1, 2, 3, and we go 2 slabs, or that's 3, and then 2 right there. And then we'll go back down. So we'll go back down 3. We'll go 2. Right here, we'll place 2 slabs like so. So just kind of mirroring it on this side over here. And then we'll go down 1, 2, 3 from there. And you can see we've got the front kind of arch entrance done. I'm going to go ahead and figure out how to do the filling the middle of this part right here. Now we will go ahead and basically finish up the front with these materials right here. So we're going to get the tinted glass, tough, wax copper, brick things, bricks, brick stairs, dark oak fence gate, grindstone, iron trapdoor. And I said a long time ago in one of my videos that Minecraft block tiles couldn't get any longer. I was wrong. Look at that, waxed, lightly weathered cut copper. That is a mouthful right there. Okay, so what we're gonna do first with the dark oak fence gates, we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. We just want to put the fence gates in like we did last time. And I just realized we actually do need some slabs too. Sorry about that. We want the 2 slabs right there. The 2 slabs right there so that we get that nice look. So we'll go all the way up with the fence gates like so. There we go. Now that we got that kind of little minor detail out of the way, let's go ahead and start crafting this middle part. So what we're going to do is we will put down 2 bricks right there, and then one of the copper blocks, and we'll skip 2. We'll place a copper block and 2 more bricks right there. These pillars, we're each going to make them 1 by 8. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be the same height as that one right there. So I'll just go ahead and do this real quickly. They should be both 8 tall. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and put 2 upright stairs, so 2 blocks above. We're going to skip 2 block gap because that's going to be where the doors go. We're going to place 2 upside down brick stairs. Then we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to put 2 tufts in the middle right here, or 1 block behind it like so. And then we'll have the 2 copper blocks go above it like so as well. So right there, you can see that's how we got it going on. Now that we got that, we'll go ahead and start beginning to fill in this top right here. So we'll go ahead and fill in all these bricks right here like I'm doing right now. Now that we got that, we'll have our brick stairs, and we're going to place 1 brick stair like there, then go 2, 3, and then we're going to wrap around right there, fill these sides in with bricks, and then on the very top, we're actually going to do the same thing, just 2 brick stairs like so. Nice. Now that we got that, I will admit I honestly forgot the height of these windows. I think they're 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe they're 5 tall, so that's what we're going to go with. But I'll make sure in just a second just to clarify so that we don't get the heights of the windows the wrong height. And as you'll be able to see, it is looking a little gross at the time, but that's why we have this iron trap door and the grindstone. So let me just make sure I got the windows right, and then we'll put on the front to make this a little bit prettier, because the front right now is kind of ugly. Okay, and to make the front pretty, the materials we're going to get is going to be, gilded blackstone. I cannot put that down. Block of coal, blackstone slab, brick stairs, iron trapdoors, and grindstone. And I will say I did make one mistake. I'm pretty proud of myself because this is a complex build, and I've been doing really good, but I did mess up this part right here. It's a pretty simple fix though. We just want what we're gonna have. No, I did do this right. What am I saying? I'm messing up right now. We do have the 2 stairs right there and then the 4 right there. Sorry about that. That is right. I didn't mess up so far. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our iron trap doors, and on this layer right here, on the smooth stone slab, the bottom half, we're actually going to have trap doors go all the way across right here. And as you can see, it very, very nicely tops off these bricks right there, which is perfect. That will make it so that you can't see that disgustingness on the outside. Then we'll get our iron trap doors, and 2 blocks down on the top half of these blocks, we're going to place another row of iron trap doors. On this bottom, we're going to place an upright grindstone, then an upside down, and then the same thing over here, upright and then upside down grindstones like so. And then what we'll do is, using some coal and some blackstone stuff, we're going to go ahead and make it look like we kind of got some minerals going on over here. So we'll just scatter this up just a little bit, nothing too crazy, maybe a gilded blackstone right there. And you can see it looks like we just got some resources on top. Another thing we can add is now that we have candles, which, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to make a video featuring the uses of all these new blocks and stuff, because these new blocks are, they're just insane. You can hear me. I'm literally stuttering from how excited I am. But we can put some black candles on top as well as a little bit of extra resource kind of detailing, as you can see right there. You'll eventually see I do that with the flooring too, but that adds a bit more to the emphasis of it all. Now that we got that done, I think that is basically the build done. There's a few more texturing things, and there's like some chimneys and stuff that I got to show you. But yeah, your factory is looking pretty great now. It's looking really, really nice. This is turning out cool. And for the final step before we move on to the texturing, we'll go ahead and get the chimneys out. So we're gonna get some spruce planks, bricks, brick walls, acacia fence. Never thought I would be using that. And orange candles, which look amazing. We're gonna get smooth stone slabs, spruce trapdoor, and spruce doors. I gotta stop talking about these blocks. I'm so excited about them. They're so cool. I'm so happy for them. I even noticed too, real quick side note, sorry, but I'm gonna do a side note. When I was in this world, I actually saw an amethyst cube or whatever right here. Look at this. It spawned right at ground level. If we go inside, look. This is so cool. This spawned literally blocks below the surface just naturally of this world. I thought that was so cool. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing. Okay, sorry, with the sidetrack gone, let's go ahead and add the chimneys, which for those of you with OCD, I do apologize in advance because this is a very unsymmetrical build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our slabs. We're gonna place 2 right there. We're gonna place 2 right there, and then we're gonna go over, I think like that, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can already see it's already kind of off balance, and that is purposeful though. I did do all this purposely. So now what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and put some bricks. We'll put brick there, brick there, brick there. We'll have 2 bricks here. So we're gonna go 2 bricks, then 2 of the walls, then 1 of the fence, and then 1 of the candles right there, like so. I believe, no, it's 2 acacia fence, and then the candle right there on top. And these will be kind of like chimneys. Okay, now that we got that, we'll go ahead and we'll go up 3 of the bricks, and we're gonna go ahead and do 2 of the brick walls, 2 of the fence, along with 1 of the orange candles on top. And then the third one, we're gonna do 3 bricks. We're gonna do also 3 walls, and then also 3 fence with a candle on top. And these create kind of chimneys that you see pretty often in real life factories. So now that we got these chimneys down, again, it will be only one side, so it's a little unsymmetrical, but it's kind of hard to tell when you're down here anyways, or if you're in survival, if you're flying around, it's kind of hard to tell. And I did it purposely. It's kind of just for the aesthetic of the factory, because this is an older looking factory, and I want it to be a little uneven. So now that we got that, we'll go ahead over here, and we're going to build 4 chimneys on top of this part. So there should be a middle 2 blocks right there, as you can see. And what we're going to do is, just based off of this center right here, we're actually going to place a block there, 3, and 4 of them overall. So we should have 3 blocks of space over here, 2 blocks. Again, it's uneven, but that is purposeful. I'm sorry. Okay, it's not, being totally honest, it's not purposeful, but it's too late to go back and fix that, so we're just gonna roll with it. Now that we got that, we'll make each of these 4 tiles. So that's 2, 3, 4 right there. 2, 3, 4. Gonna bring these all up, and then we'll get our spruce planks. We'll put 3 spruce planks in the middle of each of these. We'll get our spruce trapdoors, and then just kind of put them on the bricks, not on the actual spruce planks themselves, just wrapping around until we got this shape right here. Then we'll get 4 spruce trapdoors and put these on top of each of those to get a little bit of more chimneys on the actual factory. From down here, you can see it definitely looks like chimneys, and you can add smokestacks or whatever you want, just to add more to the aesthetic of it. And even though it's a little uneven, since it's such a big build, it's kind of harder to tell. I mean, you can kind of tell. I didn't mean for that to happen when I was building this thing, but it looks cool though. I still like it. I think it turned out cool. And now we're going to move on to the last step, which is just going to be texturing. So with that said, let's jump into the actual world. And now that we are in this world, and thank God too, because I'm recording this like the day before I have to go to work. I found out about this update last minute, so I put together this build in like literally 50 minutes. I went so frantically building this thing, but it turned out cool too. Okay, anyways, what we're gonna do to texture it is a lot of stuff. As you can see, I did a lot of texturing. First of all, using some calcite, I also added in some polished diorite, just because the textures are very similar, and this adds a bit more texture to the actual rim of the thing, so I added a bunch of polished diorite. As you can see right here, for the bricks, I also added in granite stairs, polished granite, so just kind of that usual factory aesthetic, you know, with the bricks and the granite and everything. For these columns right here, I mixed in with the cut copper. I also mixed in some weathered copper, so just regular copper, and then I even put in some wax copper as well, so just like regular copper, this more shiny detail right here. And you can see that I did texture this up, so I made sure to change up these blocks every once in a while. I didn't go too crazy with the shiny one because I did this one to be an older factory, but I also thought it would be cool to have some older looking copper, or some newer looking copper on top of that. By the way, waxed copper, I think you get that from, so you just get regular copper right here, just copper block, and then I think you get like beeswax or something like that, or honeycomb, and you mix it with this so that permanently stays this color and it never changes into the green copper. For those of you who have not been paying attention to the 1.17 updates, that's just a whole thing in and of itself. I can't explain all that in this video right now though. So what we're gonna do for the texturing as well, I also get polished blackstone buttons, and I put these on every single one of the copper posts going around the whole build, except for areas where I can't. So like right here, I got a trapdoor there, so I don't actually put a button on inside. I also do a lot of texturing with chains and lanterns hanging down, along with grindstones, because that looks very factory-like. Have some furnace spots and more chains and some hanging platforms, just to add a lot more detail to the build itself. For some more texturing with the turf or taff or whatever it's called, I can't even remember what it's called now. I did add in some basalt as well to texture that up a bit. You can see inside here, that is tuff, that's what it's called. I have the basalt, and I even have 2 basalt right there instead of the tuff, just to texture that up a bit more and give it a bit more life to it. And then for other texturing, I think that's about it really, just the factory texturing. I should have added some even some texturing to the chimneys too. I didn't do that for some reason, but I can do it real quick. Like just adding in these blocks, just a few of them, just to spice things up a little. There you go, they're textured up now. But you can see, yeah, it looks really, really cool with all the texturing, with all of it 100% done. It looks really, really nice. And then the floor, I made out of blackstone, polished blackstone, and I also put a bunch of the black candles around just because I thought that was kind of a cool detail. I don't know if I would actually keep that in the final build. I'm not sure if I like them or not, but I thought they were definitely worth mentioning. And then I surround it with dirt path going around the whole thing so that the whole build is in of itself pretty much finished. On the inside is empty, and you can see, this is what I meant earlier too on the very beginning of the video when I said tinted glass. It makes it so much darker here because the tinted glass actually doesn't let in light. Such a cool feature in Minecraft. I absolutely love that. So you would actually have to, if you wanted to light this up, have to light it up from the inside because natural light is not going to be getting into this build. But with that 100% said and done, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, especially when I do crazy videos like this and I have barely any amount of time. If you guys notice, I've been speaking so fast just because I'm trying to get this done, and I'm so tired of talking. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing my voice and just talking for nonstop for this long. I'm losing my mind a little. But with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I think this factory turned out so cool. I've always wanted to do a factory build, and now my dreams come true now that we got these copper blocks. I might be releasing a video pretty soon about just like the different types of blocks. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that yet, or just like some build hacks or something like that, because those are always fun to do. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll see you in the next one. I got to shut up now because I got a video edit of this as well. With that said, enjoy Minecraft, enjoy life. I'll see you guys in the next video, and ciao!